What's going on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all platforms? Welcome to another episode 3 of Road to the Senior Bowl. As you know, me, NYG, Shakedown Media, and the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, we are going to the Senior Bowl, and we're going to be looking at these athletes and going through some film and letting you know about these guys before we actually get to the Senior Bowl. And today, Dillon Gabriel, quarterback, Oregon, set all type of records. I think he set the record for the most touchdowns in NCAA history as far as a quarterback. Mr. Dillon Gabriel, you up the bat, man. So we finna get into it right after the intro. Let's go. Welcome to Road to the Senior Bowl. All right. Mr. Dillon Gabriel, you are up the bat. Mr. Prolific quarterback from Oregon, taking over for Mr. Bo Nix after he got drafted by the Broncos. He transferred to Oregon. And we're going to talk about Mr. Dillon Gabriel as a player and read his scouting report, and we're going to see exactly what Mr. Dillon Gabriel is. NYG, let the people know about Dillon Gabriel.
All right, man. Mr. Gabriel, Dillon Gabriel, QB out of Oregon, 5'11", 204 pounds, as he is as listed. First team All Big 12 in 2023, Manning Award finalist in 23, Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award finalist in 23. Okay, Dillon. All Big 12 honorable mention in 2022. Dillon is an experienced and productive quarterback prospect who effectively distributes the football to his weapons with plus level accuracy and placement. His strengths: plus athlete and dual threat quarterback, throwing from the pocket and off script, plus level accuracy in the short and intermediate areas of the field, RPO West Coast offensive scheme fit, very important. Some concerns: vertical arm talent to push the ball outside the numbers, an older prospect leading to capped ceiling, anticipation against man coverage, and an undersized, smaller frame. Let's look at what Dillon Gabriel did real quick over at Oregon. So he had almost 4,000 yards, 3,857 yards. He had 30 touchdowns, 6 interceptions with a QBR of 86.4. Not much of a runner. Dillon Gabriel, 75 carries, 149 yards. Did have 7 TDs on the season, but this is a guy that is going to lead your offense through the air, per se. Not really looking for him to run, in my opinion. But that is Dillon Gabriel. Now, Pat, let's see if the scouting report matches up with the film when you're talking about some of the strengths and weaknesses that you see here on the screen.
Yeah, Dillon Gabriel, man, didn't know he played 3 years at UCF and played 3 more years after that. So he's going to be around 25 years old when he gets into the league. So he is going to be a little bit older. But we're going to go into the film room to see if he does have that off-script ability, and vertical arm talent is a concern, and see if he does have concerns with anticipation. So let's get into the film room. We'll be right back. Let's get into the film room.
Got it.
All right, we're in the film room with Mr. Dillon Gabriel of Oregon. Man, let's check out some of his film to see if this scouting report is on point. All right, as you know, in Oregon, man, they spread you out very, very thin with their receiver concepts. And I love the offensive coordinator over there at Oregon, and he allows his quarterbacks to be the best that they can be. So, Mr. Dillon Gabriel, you at the bat. Let's get into it. All right, first things first, you got the receiver in motion there. Man, Dillon Gabriel, he's looking. Man coverage already. And throws. And that is incomplete. As you can see, they said he has bad anticipation on man coverage. Should he have been looking at this guy here? Yes. But he tries to throw it to a tight end as extremely covered. You see exactly what happens. It's tipped up in the air. Lucky no safety or anybody was right there. Did not come off that tight end almost the whole time. But let's see it from a different angle. All right, he gets the ball. He is a lefty. He does go through his progression right there. I think he should have lit more to his left again because this dude is covered. This dude is covered, man.
Yeah.
Tried to get it to Ferguson right there. All right, here's the next play. Dillon Gabriel. Now it's against zone. All right. Yep. Quick pass right there. That's what Oregon does. Gets people in zones. Got a little bit of yardage right there. But that's what Dillon Gabriel can do best. What you want your quarterback to do in those situations. Ball is snap, a little bit of RPO. Dillon Gabriel is reading the field. As you can see, the receiver putting his hand up in the air, throws. But that was a good throw right there.
Yes, it was.
That was a good throw right there. Maybe get a little film of Stewart. All right. Ball is snapped. All right, here's that man coverage they say he struggles against. He's looking. Tries to go back over the middle. Nope. No flag either. I haven't seen him make a good play in man coverage yet. What kind of formation is this? And yeah, I don't know what that is. We're just gonna look over that.
You can look at it.
Right. That was crazy. All right, let's see. Yep. Man coverage again. Man to the outside, zone on the inside. And he throws. Oh, he got a man. Got him. Okay, Dillon. Nice throw right there. And man, he drugged that dude all the way down to the man. Your tackling is awful. Good throw right there. All right, tight end in motion. That's Ferguson. They run into each other. Something. Okay. Now what you gonna do right here? That's a good throw. Throws. Yep. Hey. Hey.
Dart.
I don't know if this was a miscommunication or just a miss, but gets the ball right there. Goes through his progression. Looks like the tight end get ready to break back out, and Dillon Gabriel, yeah. The tight end saw that linebacker right there. He's gonna break back out, but I ain't gonna lie, I like this film right here with Dillon Gabriel. All right, throws. See that right there? That's what's gonna get him in trouble in the NFL.
Yeah,
that right there. Like, you gotta know. You see him on inside coverage. Either this receiver is gonna have to break off his route and just go straight down the line here, or you hit this man right here. You're looking right at him. Hit him. Yeah, you can't. And you can't lead him into it. You're gonna have to throw the ball right here. So that's where they're saying his man anticipation. Okay, that's where I get it. Okay. Against man coverage, anticipatory throws against man coverages, he doesn't throw his guy open the way that you would want your starting caliber quarterback to throw it. Now I see it. Yeah. You see how he led him into him and he threw it behind him? Yeah. You gotta do better than that, Mr. Gabriel. But that's what they saw in the concerns. So the Draft Network, the guys at the Draft Network, you do a pretty doggone good job of where you evaluate these quarterbacks. That is exactly what his main concern is. Good job by those guys. Every time you get the man coverage, one-on-one coverage, he does not throw his guy open the way that you would want your quarterback to throw him open. He throws it behind him, or he throws it a little short, or he leads him into the hit, something like that. Can really hinder your quarterback success in the NFL, to be honest with you, because they'll just start playing more man and not give you that zone look that you want to throw. But as far as throwing the ball deep and throwing the ball to the outside, he has plenty of arm strength, even though he's only 5'11" mentioned. So you might go to Senior Bowl and get his height be around like 5'10", maybe 5'9", who knows? But yeah, I do see valuable arm strength. Now, we didn't get to see his athleticism, but we'll see that at the Senior Bowl when we make it to the Senior Bowl. But I do agree with that draft profile that they created, man. NYG, you got anything to say about Mr. Dillon Gabriel?
I agree with you. I think, there's some anticipation issues as well. I'm not a fan of his measurables per se. I think you have to have a unique skill set in the NFL. Like, you have to be that one of those dudes like a Breeze or Russell Wilson to kind of get by being that size. I mean, this kid looks tiny out there. You know what I mean? I hope I get to meet him at the Senior Bowl so I can like see his real height, because if he's like 5'10", 5'11", I mean, that's around my height or a little bit shorter, so I have some concerns with Dillon Gabriel, not from his throwing, but just some things as far as if he can hold up at the NFL level from a size standpoint and just from a scheme standpoint, as you're saying, with the anticipation being an issue already in college.
All right, man. That's definitely a good analysis, and it's actually a good film review right there for Dillon Gabriel. It showed his weaknesses and it showed a lot of his strengths as well. So Dillon Gabriel, you're another guy we're going to keep our eye on, man, just to see how short you really are, how tiny you really are, and just to see exactly can you get some of those anticipatory man coverage throws cleaned up before you go into the NFL draft to see whoever gets you. We'll see, man. But that's, man, episode 3, Mr. Dillon Gabriel on the Senior Bowl, Road to the Senior Bowl, episode 3. And until the very next episode, you know what it is, man. Peace.